I wanted to start putting out some different kind of content for you to help you. I like the visual aspect of it, taking the items, putting them in front of the camera and showing you. Also, I'm going to do some screenshots of some items that I've sold, maybe already got packed up or shipped out. And my YouTube channel is growing. Definitely is not a big channel by any means. I think I've got 284 subscribers. So if you're new here today, my name is Matt. The channel here is eBay Poshman. If you enjoy this, please help me get up to 300 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you enjoy these videos. I hope all of you are staying safe. My Goodwills, I believe, are closing where I live tomorrow. I live in a small town, and I'm kind of on the fence, really thinking about, do I want to go out one more time and source? I've got about 25 shoes that I haven't listed. I've got some hard goods, and I've got some clothes. Not really high ticket items beside the shoes, but if I had to stay in for 2 weeks, I probably could list pretty much everything I got. So that's an option too. If you don't have a lot of stuff to list, one thing is you can always look around your house. People at home, they'll buy toys maybe your kids are not using. They'll buy board games. They'll buy puzzles. They'll buy DVDs, video games, pretty much clothes, shoes, pretty much anything that you've got. So let me jump into this video. I went the other day on a haul. If you want to watch my last video, I picked up 20 items. I spent a total of $123, and actually yesterday I sold one of those items already for $123, so it was definitely a great haul for me. So I'll go ahead and show you some of the items I sold. I'll put them up here beside me. One was these men's Laredo boots, Western boots. These were a little bit beat up, but anyway, I paid $5 for them and sold them for $23, and the buyer paid shipping. Next were these Merrells. Merrells is a brand you're always going to hear me talk about. Merrells are probably one of the brands I sell the most of in shoes. These were some Merrell women's shoes. They had a few flaws as well, but I listed that in the description. Picked them up for $5 and sold them for $21.74. I had some ties laying around, and I had two of them. They were Jerry Garcia ties. I know this brand because where I go to church, there's a guy I go to church. He always wears these abstract ties, and I asked him about it one time, and he told me they were Jerry Garcia ties, and a lot of people collect them. So when I was out at the thrift store, I found two of them for $1 a piece. I got ready to list them the other day. One of them was pretty messed up, so I'll just get rid of it. The other one I listed and accepted an offer on it for $11.99 with free shipping. So not a ton of money to be made on that, but definitely profit. Next is I sold this Conair curling iron. I picked it up for $3. It was new open box, and sold it for $23 with free shipping. Next is this Reynolds Handy vacuum sealer. This was definitely not a great sale either. I picked it up for $3 and sold it for $16.14. And I believe the buyer paid shipping on that. I'm not sure. You can check in the photo over here. I had these forever. They were just sitting in the basement, needed a little cleanup. They were some Nike Boys Zoom KD9s. Picked them up for $3 and sold them for $16, and the buyer paid shipping. I always mention whenever we're able to go back and source, hit the kids section, look for some shoes. You're definitely going to, over time, find some great finds. I had some of these Ralph Lauren wedge heels. They were pink. I believe they had dragonflies on them. But anyway, picked them up for $5, sold them for $24.99, and the buyer paid shipping. This was a great sale, and actually I probably sold this item a little bit short. This was an HP 89 Toner Cartridge. I picked this up for $10. I listed it for $199 plus shipping, and within an hour I got an offer for $123.50 plus shipping. And you know, this item probably I could have got another $40–50 out of it, but to be honest with you, I didn't want to be greedy. Anytime I can make over $100 on an item and flip it the next day and only pay $10 for it, I'm going to take it. Always be on the lookout for ink and ink toners, especially HP and Canon and very well-known brands. They are a lot of people, which probably happened with this. They will buy this ink and they will drop ship it or flip it back on Amazon and make a profit, and I don't mind doing that. Most of the time when you list ink that's valuable, you're going to get an offer within a few minutes. So that was definitely a good flip. Next was another toner I picked up the other day for $10. It was a Canon yellow. I paid $10 for this one and ended up accepting the offer on it for $60 plus shipping. So definitely a great flip on that. And also here is another Canon, another yellow one. I'm still waiting for the payment on it. I picked it up for $10 and sold it for $55, and the buyer did pay shipping. This is a shirt here. I will show you all the other items I got packed up. This is a Cutter and Buck, a denim button-down shirt. I picked this up the other, probably maybe a month ago. I paid $3.99 for this. Anytime you see something that's got this NASCAR related or NHRA, you probably want to pick it up. I paid $3.99 for this and ended up selling it for $20 plus shipping. Most of you know about these. These are some Skechers Shape-Ups. Now this model here, I don't bring the most, but Skechers Shape-Ups are discontinued. But anyway, I picked these up for $5 and accepted the offer for $33, and the buyer paid shipping. These are going to Texas, so I'll probably make a little money also on the shipping. Two brands I want to talk to you about. I think one of them I already mentioned was the Merrell, so I'll leave these behind. One of them is Brooks. Now I have these shoes listed. These are some Brooks, what are they? Called Beast, but pretty much any Brooks you'll find have definitely some value. These I've listed for about $55 plus shipping. I've got 2 or 3 watches on those, and I picked them up for $5. So anytime you're in your thrift store, look for this symbol right here, and if you find them, check them really good. If they're in good condition, look them up, and you're probably going to make some money. I didn't bring the other shoe, but anyway, these are some New Balance I sold on Poshmark. I also bundled them with some loafers. The brand was Hush Puppies, and I don't recommend picking up the brand Hush Puppies, but what I wanted to mention is anytime you find some loafers, loafers are definitely something you should be on the lookout for, whether they're men or women's. You're probably passing over a lot of loafers out there that are a high value item, Kohan, brands that you and me have never even heard of. You definitely need to be looking at them, make sure they're all leather, check out the quality and condition, and be checking your comps. But anyway, I sold these women's New Balance Fresh Foams 180, and I sold some men Hush Puppy loafers. I believe I sold them for $50. I bundled them together. I'll show you right here beside me on Poshmark. So I paid $5 a piece for those. So I made about $35 on those. And talking about New Balance, I got some shoes here that I'm going to list today. Anytime you see the New Balance and they say made in USA on the back, you want to look them up. And definitely the 900 series. These are some 993 women's. Pretty much any running shoes. These are Saucony. Some of you maybe have seen these on my haul video, but I'm just showing you what I'm going to list today. Running shoes are great. Definitely, you know this brand right here, Nike's. Pretty much any Nike you can find has some value. These are the free run 4.0 fly nets. I picked these up for $5. Another great brand to be on the lookout for is Adidas, especially anytime they have the boost. These are the energy boosts. I got some more shoes over here that I need to get cleaned up. What I do with my shoes is I kind of separate them in categories. Of course, your best option is when you're going sourcing, try to get shoes that hardly need any cleaning at all, maybe just wiping down a little bit. And if you do find some shoes that have some value and need some cleanup, you definitely have to think about how long it's going to take. So what I do is when I get home, I separate my shoes into 3 piles. One pile is those that I can pretty much pick up, wipe down really quickly and list. The next pile are those that need a little bit of cleanup. And the last pile are those that really need a good cleaning. And usually what I'll do once I get through the first and the second pile, I'll just clean all those shoes at one time and they'll be ready and go out and start again. But definitely one thing you need to be on the lookout for is golf shoes. Now I don't know how much people will be playing golf now, but hopefully eventually they will. And this is a great brand to be on the lookout for. The brand is FootJoy. I know a lot of people pick up golf shoes and you see that they say, oh man, look at all this dirt and grass and everything on the bottom of these shoes. It's going to take forever to clean them. But what I use is you can go to the Dollar Tree. They got these brushes. You can get 3 of them. One's like they're steel brushes. One's copper, one's aluminum, and one's plastic. And I just take those brushes. I go outside and I clean the grass off of the spikes. And it don't really take that long. Trust me, you come inside, you clean the shoes. There's a lot of money to be made in golf shoes. Adidas is a great brand to pick up with golf shoes. As you can see, these are not that bad, but definitely need to be cleaned up. And I got some boots over here that need some work. This is what I'm talking about. You can see these are pretty dirty. These are some Teva hiking boots. I'm gonna get these cleaned up and listed. Look, I just wanted to make this video to hopefully inform you, entertain you, keep your mind off of everything that's going on. I appreciate you watching today. Everybody stay safe, stay positive, and most of all, stay blessed. We'll talk to you later.